White man, you gotta repent or the ass is going down. White man, you gotta repent or the ass is going down. White man, you gotta repent or the ass is going down.
Fire, fire, every time. Fire, fire.
Black men and women, stand your ass up.
Every time you are now tuning Baba TV. 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 Fire, fire.
What do you think about Colin Kaepernick?
I like to stand. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know, me just being an American, right? And I'm from New York, which is like a melting pot. So to me, like, truth be told, like, I don't see color in that way. But I like what he's doing, where he's not disrespecting. I actually saw an interview with him where he actually asked some soldiers what they thought was the appropriate way to do it, and that's why he now takes a knee. He doesn't leave. He doesn't just, he takes a knee during it because he doesn't agree with it. A lot of people think that he's disrespecting the national anthem, but that's because people aren't educated enough. No one knows that there's a third verse to the national anthem that talks about the slaves and talks about killing all of them and like, yeah, I don't know it exactly, so I'm not going to act like I know it. But the third verse is completely racist, and to me, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a New Yorker, like I said, it's the melting pot out here. So whatever color, like I said, I don't agree with I don't agree with them being forced to say the national anthem. I think it needs an overhaul in that case.
What do you think about Kaepernick's biological mother disowning him when he was 6 weeks old? Do you think she saw color?
You know what? I don't know. You mean, what do you, in the sense that, like,
I mean, in the sense that now she's speaking up, telling him that he shouldn't be doing these things when she's never been in his life, didn't tell him who his father was when it's self-evident, written all over his face and his hair, his lips, his nose, and his melanin, who his father was. So that would tell me, in my intelligent mind, that the woman definitely saw color, that she definitely did not want to be bothered with him because of her indiscretions that you did with a black man, and she threw that baby away. What do you think about her? Do you think she has the right to say anything now?
I don't think that she has the right to say anything. I think that she's looking for 15 minutes of fame. And like I said, I totally agree with what he's doing. He's not doing it in a disrespectful manner. He's doing it in a manner that's exactly what this is raising awareness all over the place. I just walked past, I saw you with a shirt, and I said, hey, I like that shirt. Now it's raising awareness with everybody. Now people that don't know about what's going on, now maybe they'll do the research to figure out what it is.
What is your take on the brothers that stood up against the police and killed the police out there in Texas? Yeah. What do you think about that?
Man, truth be told, I really don't. I think that I think that it's ridiculous that police can kill. Because I'm an Italian, so I'm not gonna front. But I'm in the city, like I said, it's the melting pot out here. Yeah. Everyone, it's whatever. I don't see color like that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, a cop, God forbid, if I get a case, right, I'm gonna go sit in Rikers Island until I prove myself innocent. The cops get charged with a murder and walk out of there, and they stay on the street for whatever. You know what I mean? And I don't want to promote violence, but you know what? There was a lot of non-violent things going on, a lot of marches and everything, and it wasn't getting noticed. And then when what happened in Dallas happened, people stood up and took notice. Learn what's going on too, like, you know what I'm saying? Because knowledge is really like the most powerful thing. Like, I find myself teaching more black people in my neighborhood about things that they didn't understand. And I'm an Italian kid, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm telling them what's going on. So no, but like I said, I don't see color I don't see color. Huh? Yeah, that's my wife. I don't see color, and you know what? And I don't see color, and I don't agree with what's going on at all with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how I feel. So absolutely, no, absolutely, man. You know, I can tell you something that I learned. I don't know if you.
But the reason people are shooting cops is because cops are shooting people. So I think they feel like this the last straw, the last resort. They don't know what else to do. That's why. Not trying to provoke violence, but that's what they're doing. They're killing, so people don't know what else to do but to shoot back.
It came to the point where they didn't know what else to do. That's the way I see it. They didn't know what else to do. Their non-violent marches and everything weren't getting them anywhere. It was just getting them, okay, yeah, you're allowed to do it, blah blah blah. But it wasn't getting them anywhere. They finally started doing what they felt they needed to do, and that was it. People still stood up and took notice. They said, oh no, the police in the United States shoot twice as many white people a year as black people. So I decided to do my research into it. Well, the United States is made up of something like 67% white people. It's only made up of 14% black people. So if you shooting half of that 14, if you only shooting double the white people, 67%, and you shooting, and there's 14% of the United States is black people, just do the math in your head. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, numbers can be contorted any way to make you look right. You know what I mean? But when you really can break it down in the math, like, if I had time, I'd take out my phone and calculate it. But I'm telling you, do it yourself. 14% black, 67% white. Twice as many white people are shot in every year as black people. Do the math. It doesn't equal anything. It basically means that out of 100, if you had 50 black people and 50 white people, basically something like 9 white people will be shot, and something like, out of the 50, something like 30 of the black guys would be shot. So it just doesn't even make any sense. You know what I mean? You gotta not be taken in by percentages and numbers, and you gotta research stuff for yourself and not listen to everything that the news says. I did my own research, man. Do your own research and figure it out for yourself, and you see what's going on. You don't have to be a genius to understand it. It's just manipulation of the news. Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? That's all. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, don't be taken in by it. Do your own research and come up with your own ideas.
There you go.
That's it. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Yes,
man.
yes.
I appreciate it.
So there you have it, man. He coming out telling the truth. And I told you, when Satan begins to cast out Satan, how then can his kingdom stand?